Hey, what's up? It's Rick Dees. And the day my life got organized is the day I met Dr. J. Lamar Gray. Wait a minute, stop everything. He's number one.
Hello, everybody. The doctor is in with Patricia Rae in the house.
In the house.
I'm
in
housing
the house.
stuff. We in
Literally
the house.
in the house.
Literally, Dr. J's House of Podcast from our houses.
That's right, from our homes.
How you doing, Patricia Rae? You look absolutely wonderful today.
Wow, thank you. It must be the North Carolina humidity because my skin's really looking dewy and my hair's soft. I really appreciate the humidity.
So have you started to develop a slight North Carolina accent?
No.
No. Okay. Let me know if that starts to happen. Can you do a North Carolina accent?
Well, to me, it sounds like Southern.
Southern. Yeah. Can you do a Southern accent?
Oh, sure. I lived in Florida for a long time, so I can do a Southern accent. I did a movie in Texas where I sounded. The crew thought I was actually from Texas. They didn't realize I was from New York. So, yes, I love Southern accents. I can slip into them very easily.
Oh, okay. That's what she said. All right. Okay, Patricia Rae. Well, let's start off the show. And thank you for joining us here across YouTube and social medias and everything like that. Big audience, big audience. We're like at 55,000 subscribers now.
Yeah.
And
not me,
keep moving.
just Dr. J. Apparently, I don't get any subscribers. Nobody follows me.
Are your subscribers? You're up to 15 on TikTok now.
Wow. 15. 15. Not 150 or 1500.
Hey, if it wasn't for Jigabone Jones, I'd still be hovering at 25. So
25 subscribers.
Okay. 25 subscribers, 25 followers. That was my number, 25. Okay.
Well, today you're in luck because today is Left-Handers Day, and we're both left-handed.
Yes. I did not know that about you, Patricia Rae. I've known you for years. I had no idea you was a lefty, and I'm a lefty. And it is our day. Happy Left-Handers Day to you out there if you are left-handed.
Yes.
Now,
only 15% of the population is left-handed. No, sorry, 10%. Not even 15%.
I think there's some closet lefties out there, you know. But some people got sabotaged because my mother admitted this. She said when I was a little baby, she would take things out of my left hand and put it in my right hand, trying to convert me.
My grandmother made me learn how to eat with my right hand and cut my food. And so now I cut my food, but then I switched the fork to my other hand and then I put it in my mouth. She also tried to tie my hand behind my back and force me to write with my right hand, but none of that.
Wow.
None of that worked. I lost my light.
And my mother got me so confused that now I throw a baseball, even though I'm left-handed, I throw a baseball with my right hand. That's my sport. But I dribble a basketball and bowl with my left hand. And I throw a football with my left hand. So I'm all confused. But
you're all confused, Dr. J.
Yeah, thank you, mothers. But here's the thing. You know why they tried to convert us? Because, back in the day, this day was created by a man named Dean R. Campbell, no relation to the Soup people, in 1976. And to celebrate us because from the 1600s, lefties were believed to be in cahoots with the devil.
We were evil.
That's what they thought.
I know. My grandmother.
We were evil.
We were evil. I don't know why. It doesn't make any sense.
How dare you write with your left hand? You could have been burnt at the stake for doing something with your left hand, God forbid. So you had to hide it, right? If you're going to be burned at the stake, you're being accused of being in cahoots with the devil, you better use your right hand.
That is correct.
Jeez. But famous lefties, Bill Gates is the first lefty billionaire. And of course, Barack Obama. I don't know if he's I doubt he's the first president we know as left-handed, but
I don't
he
think
did
so. Let's look it
I don't
up.
think so either. He signed on January 20th, he signed 3 new bills into play with his left hand, and he said, I'm a lefty. Get used to it. So there you go.
James Garfield, Herbert Hoover, Harry Truman, Gerald Ford, Ronald Reagan, George H.W. Bush, Bill Clinton, and Barack Obama. All left-handed presidents.
Well,
Thank
Barack
you, Google.
Obama was the only one cahoots with the devil, of course.
That's right.
That's all they heard. No wonder Barack Obama in cahoots with the devil. He's left-handed. No wonder.
That's because he's a Muslim, remember?
Oh, yeah, he's a Muslim. He's in cahoots with the devil. He's a left-hander. Just a horrible, horrible person.
That's right.
But he's not. He's not. Left-handers are good. A good lefty. Baseball's my
Creative.
sport. A good
They're
lefty.
super creative people.
Yes, we are. We are. That is not an accident. And great pitchers in baseball. You got great lefties, boxers. Lefties, boxers have the advantage because to most right-handers, they do southpaws. That's right. They do everything in the opposite direction of a righty. So some boxers who are right-handed, they have to train and change their whole style to fight a lefty. Most of them do not want to fight lefties.
The other thing is almost every sport or gadget or instrument is made for right-handed people. If you want to play the guitar, you have to restring a guitar for a left-handed person. If you, like I've had to learn to play golf with my right, from my right side. I bat from my right side. I have done I do a lot of right-handed things just because in general there's more right-handed options for people. But today, go ahead, continue.
Oh, I was going to say that I used to bowl a lot when I was younger, and I always would get this welch on my left hand. And I couldn't understand it. A welch. Welt, yeah,
What's
too.
A welch? It's a combination of a welt.
My cousin George is a welch. A welt on my left hand, and I didn't understand why. And then someone said, "Well, you need a left-handed
bowling ball."
I need a left-handed bowling ball, and I had to go get my own bowling ball made for my left hand, and my game improved, and everything was right. So, yeah.
Yes.
And when I left elementary school to go to junior high, what we call middle school now, I was terrified because the desks are right-handed, right? It's on the right side. So I had my sister, who's also a lefty, my older sister, Terry, said, how do you do it? She said, just cross over. You're going to have to cross over and write on the right-handed desk with your left hand.
Yes, exactly.
So, interesting thing. So we all are lefties.
And so today, actually, they have specific promotions for left-handed people in a lot of stores. Office Depot, Staples, Logitech, Microsoft, the Stabilo, and Pilot pens are also on discount for left-handed. So check today, August 13th, and see if there are any sales going on in your area for your left-handed tools.
Now, are they going to make
like
you
scissors.
prove it and write?
That's
are they going to give you a
thing
test?
Don't you find it horrible to use scissors because they're made for right-handed people? It's so
absolutely.
painful to use right-handed scissors.
Yes, it is. How about driving a stick? Did you have trouble driving a stick? I didn't.
Because
of my
either.
mother.
I didn't either, but I did learn how to play the guitar, and I had a terrible, terrible time because I did not restring my guitar, and I forced myself to learn right-handed, and it was almost impossible.
So they thought you were tone deaf. It's like, she's tone deaf. I was like, no, I just playing with my right hand. Playing with the wrong hand. Jimi Hendrix was a lefty. People don't know this, and this is why he played the guitar upside down.
Oh.
Because he had
That's
to play
a cool
with his left
fact,
hand.
Dr. J.
Yes, I just
Super
remembered Jimi
cool.
Hendrix. They thought he was just being cool, but no, he had no choice but to play it upside down to use his left hand.
That
So,
is super cool.
absolutely. So, he was gifted in more ways than one. Okay. All right. We're going to have to move on here, Patricia Rae.
All
it's
right,
Rick Dees,
moving
and
on.
listen, he's the
gonna look
amazing
for
Dr.
my
Gray,
cable.
and he will prevent these words in your life.
I can't wait to fire you.
Okay. So,
that was fast.
are you still there, Patricia Rae?
I am. I'm looking for my cable light.
Did you
'cause
hear
I'm
Mr.
losing
Dees'
my
voice
light.
there? Did you hear
I
Mr.
did.
Dees'
It
voice?
was lovely.
Yes.
It's very
Wonderful. Met
nice.
Rick Dees one time. Wonderful man. And look forward to meeting him again. Okay. Patricia Rae, so let's move on to this story here. And this is, we're going to file this under unusual stories and workplace incidents. There was an incident in the workplace. And for those of you that don't know, I am Dr. J, and I have a doctorate in organizational behavior, doctor of education in organizational behavior and leadership. I have all my degrees in some type of organizational management and workplace stuff. So
he's not just a doctor like Dr. Pepper.
No, not just like Dr. Pepper or that hack Dr. J in the basketball court. So there was this incident in Nashville where a guy shot a coworker. And basically, according to the Metropolitan Nashville Police Department, officers responded to a 911 call and found Lipton suffering from his name was Frederick K. Lipton. He's 56 years old. He was found suffering from multiple gunshot wounds. Officers rendered emergency aid. They did the CPR, tried to shock him and all that stuff. But he died later at the hospital. Now, investigators arrested 23-year-old Devin A. Rice. 23. He was young enough to be the man's son.
I know. How do you shoot an elder like that? How awful. I mean,
on a charge of criminal homicide. During the interview, he shot him and left. But then they were able to, which is probably the smartest thing he did all day. He's like, I'm out of here. Don't stick around.
And they don't even mention the drink. What drink was worth dying for?
He admitted to arguing with him over a drink. Now, they didn't say, this doesn't have a lot of news here, a lot of facts. So we don't know if it started from a drink and escalated to your mama or your wife, or was it specifically the drink? But you're right, Patricia Rae. They don't say if it was a Gatorade. They don't say if it was a Coke Zero.
Alcohol, yeah. I mean, were they?
It could have been great.
Job.
Patricia, good observation there. It could have been like whiskey or something. He could have been Lipton. Could have been, hey man, let me have a shot of that. And he said, no, get your own. You give me a shot of that liquor, I'm gonna tell the boss you got it. And you want a shot? Damn. There you go.
That's just awful.
So, not to make light of it, because somebody did die. So, one guy is dead.
Happened in Nashville, by the way.
Happened in Nashville. The other guy, this 23-year-old kid, is going to be in jail for the rest of his life over an altercation at work.
He died in the hospital. He wasn't.
He died in the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
Multiple shots. Now, this isn't like one shot. Like I didn't mean it. This is multiple.
I lost my cool and shot you once, but he went bam, 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 bam. Come on now.
He unloaded the clip on him, and that was that. Now, like I said, Dr. J, I do a lot of workplace stuff, and I hate when people die in the workplace. Ask me why, Patricia Rae.
Why do you dislike when people die in the workplace, Dr. J?
Because I'm glad you asked.
Someone got killed.
Statistically, most people have a job they hate. Most people have a job they hate, working with people they don't like, making money that's not enough, working for some jerk boss. And I
Yes.
think the coldest thing in the world is to be shot. I don't care if it's an active shooter going rogue or going postal. I don't care if it was an angry customer, or I don't care if it's a coworker. The last place most people should want to be killed at or die at, even of a heart attack, is at a job you never wanted. Most
Or at a
people have jobs they
supermarket.
don't want. Or a supermarket. But yeah, you're getting food or fast food joint. But when you were asked, what do you want to be when you grow up? Nobody said, I want to work the register at a retail shop.
No.
Now, you may say you want to work at McDonald's, because what 6-year-old doesn't want to work at McDonald's back then? But
I'd rather work at In-N-Out, but yes.
or In-N-Out, right? But when you grow up, you'll probably have a job you didn't like. And this guy died at a job he probably didn't like. And this kid, Devin A. Rice, killed somebody at a job he probably didn't want to be at. That's why he was so cranky in the first place, and this escalated. So I hate the fact that this happened. When you go to work, I don't care how much you dislike your coworkers. You should all be in agreement that nobody wants to die at this lousy job. And nobody wants to go to jail for life as a result of my actions on this stinky job. So I feel so bad about this.
Yes, that's awful.
What job did you ever have, Patricia Rae? We know you're an award-winning actress that you said, I don't want to die at this job.
Oh, all my waitressing jobs. Waitressing, bartending. I could have died in my bartending jobs. I worked on a really crazy nightclub called Spun Day on Santa Monica Boulevard and Highland. And I mean, people were on drugs, and they would have like on-site paramedics every weekend because people overdosed. And so
a lot of fun there.
I wouldn't want to lose my life over a bunch of people that were like drinking and doing drugs.
Yes. And on, I'm being very serious here too. Look, I know times are rough. Economic times are rough. You're at a job you don't like, but people have been working jobs they hated since the beginning of time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Keep it together. One fatal mistake, somebody loses their life. The other person loses their life too. He's only 23. He's going to jail for the rest of his life. That's it for him.
Yes. It's just a shame. It's such a lack of sense,
And he's going to spend the rest of his life in jail saying, why did I do that? I could be out, fresh air, steak dinners, women. Because that's the big, deterrent. Not no more. My big deterrent from going to jail was like, I don't want to be hanging out with a bunch of dudes 24/7 for the next 10 years.
Mm-hmm. Being someone's BITCH in jail. Mm-mm.
Oh, gosh. Jeez. I don't want to be somebody's BITCH in jail, and I don't want anybody else to be my BITCH in jail. There's no winners in that at all, okay?
No.
If that has to come to that, where I got to take me a BITCH behind the walls, I've lost. I've lost, okay? There's no winners here.
No winners. No.
Okay.
It's a lose-lose.
It's a lose-lose. Okay. Let's move on, Patricia Rae.
Let's move on.
He's the amazing Dr. Gray. He can organize your life too. And if rash develops, discontinue use.
You've got Dr. J and Patricia Rae here on YouTube, social media, and all that good stuff for another show on Lefty's Day. And I'm sure Patricia Rae has some some informative news as she fiddles around with her headphones.
I found my
light.
Found my light.
So, Patricia Rae, the floor is yours. The microphone is yours.
What?
The floor is yours. The microphone is yours.
Oh, thank you. Yes. So, most people know that I am Colombian by heritage. My mother and father were born in Colombia. I was born in the United States, so I'm first generation Colombian. But this week, on Wednesday, Um, the towns of Pereira, Cali, and the Chocó suffered a 7.4 earthquake.
Yikes.
It's one of the strongest earthquakes they've had in a decade. It's been a terrible, terrible situation because it's hit a coastal town of this section of Colombia called El Chocó, which borders Panama, and it has the ocean on both sides, the Atlantic and the Caribbean. So a lot of these people are Afro-Colombian.
Ooh.
Very poor part of the country. They've already been struggling economically with the guerrilla, which is the paramilitary leftist groups. And so the new president of Colombia, his name is De La Esprilla, said on Tuesday that at least 181 people died. 2,500 or more people have been injured. Over 4,000 people are missing. I mean, the whole infrastructure of those cities pretty much collapsed. Buildings collapsed, schools, churches. They're in a panicked rush to try and save as many people as possible in the rubble. And it's very hard to get to this part of the coast because, like I said, the infrastructure is very poor. The roads are not that great. It's like long roads to get there through the mountains because it's on the coast. That's what's so difficult about Colombia is that a lot of the towns are separated by mountains.
Ah.
So they are a lot of aid agencies have been there, and they're trying to save as many people because the first 48 to 72 hours are super crucial. There's even the United States is sending aid. Trump, the administration, promised to send $15.5 million in aid to Colombia, which is a great thing. I think that
Didn't we have a department that did that before? Didn't we have a department that was doing stuff like that?
I don't
That got
know
shut
what
down.
department.
We had the aid thing, the aid department we had. Didn't they have a department that focused on that we
Yes.
shut down?
Yes,
Okay.
we did.
Okay.
The mayor of Pereira, the mayor of Cali actually lost his son. He was sending him to a private school, and his son perished in one of the buildings that collapsed. It's just a terrible, terrible situation. Another earthquake. I mean, the Venezuelan earthquake. Venezuela is also very close to Colombia. There's a lot of active faults in Colombia. They're worried about the aftershocks or another earthquake of that magnitude may be hitting that area again. So that's what the Colombian Geological Service documented already 130 aftershocks since the earthquake.
Wow. That's a lot.
People are sleeping in the streets. They're sleeping in, wherever they can. People lost their homes. People still haven't found their relatives. There's a lot of aid going on in the United States, in Los Angeles. There are a lot of restaurants that are collecting food and donations to send over there. But probably the best way to help anyone in Colombia is to send through a reputable organization like the Red Cross, which is ayuda.cruz, CRUZ, Roja, Red Cross, ROJA, Colombia, .org, or the World Central Kitchen. Global Giving is also collecting money. globalgiving.org/projects/Colombia. If you are looking for relatives that may still be missing or you haven't heard from them, there's Colombia Te Busca, TEBUSCA, Te Busca, which means Colombia is looking for you. The Red Cross also helps on the ground to look for people. I did donate through the Colombian Red Cross, Cruz Roja. It's many people have been reaching out to me to see if I had relatives there. Luckily, Nobody that I know of has been impacted personally. It just really pains me to see my country struggle like this, and it's very, very unfortunate situation. So if you
Wow.
can, please donate.
Wow. Yeah. It's always sad to see these things. There was going back to Venezuela, there was a baseball player. I can't even remember his name. He's a Major League Baseball player, but he had just lost his sister and his mother in that earthquake.
In that earthquake, wow.
Yeah, and he chose not to go back home, but he stayed there, had a very emotional interview. He stayed out here to keep playing in honor of them, and he ended up having a big game the day after that. I can't remember the cat's name.
Who does he play for?
Oh, I can't even tell you right now.
I'll look it up.
Yeah, but he lost his mom and his sister in the earthquake, and he's
a baseball player?
Major League Baseball player. And yeah, you probably have a better chance at pronouncing his name than I would. So he did that. It's always a shame when that happens. And I'm from California, so I'm used to earthquakes and shaking. Okay, it's a normal thing. I mean, we had drills in high school where there was earthquakes, not high school, elementary school, back in Compton, where we had to get under the desk and it was some shaking. And so I don't even feel them anymore, really, to a certain degree. Last earthquake I really felt really hard was the Northridge earthquake out here.
Oh, really? You felt that one?
I felt that one at 3 a.m. It was Dr. King's birthday weekend. And I remember, because normally in Cali, you hear a little shaking.
Is that who you're talking about?
Yes,
Boris
that's
Peña.
him. So I shook at 3 a.m. and I was like, well, okay, this will stop eventually. And it never stopped. And that was the big 8-point-something earthquake. And it kept shaking. I was like, oh, this is a long one right here. And I realized how big it was once I turned on the news the next day. So, but, the problem is not the problem. I won't say it's a problem, but, there's a lot of places we built structures on in areas of the world that there's not supposed to be structures on.
Yeah, that have fault lines underneath.
There's just places in Asia. They have a lot of earthquakes. They're just places that man was never meant to put 6, 7, 8 stories on. And so people think, well, this is, that's what it is a product of. Some places you're just not supposed to build on. There's fault lines, but who knew? No one knew that this is a problem. We're still waiting for the big one in California, but it's always sad to hear that because unlike the guy who shoots the person in the workplace, this had nothing, who got into an argument over a drink and got shot.
Who had the ability and the choice to make a better decision,
Yeah, leave the guy alone. He don't want to give you his drink or whatever. Earthquake, it just happens. It's a national disaster. You weren't doing anything but minding your own business.
Has declared it a national disaster.
Yeah,
and he's a new president. He just elected into office. He's a right-wing president, and he's trying to organize and kind of settle his administration. And the first thing that happens is this horrible 7.4 magnitude earthquake. And actually, when the mayor showed up to one of the cities, the people threw rocks and stones at him because they felt like the government didn't answer or get resources quick enough out there, especially because the time window to save people and find them alive in the rubble is so small.
Yeah, our prayers are with them. I really do believe that because life is fragile and kids are dying of it. I mean, earthquake doesn't discriminate of your race, your gender, your age. And it shows how precious life is. We're all here on borrowed time, and all our times will come. And you hope it doesn't come. You want it to come as painless as possible, right? We should all be so blessed. But yes. I mean, sometimes it comes really horrible. We see Rob Reiner's son has been indicted on the murder of him.
I know.
Sometimes something falls on your head. Sometimes a relative. Sometimes you're just crossing the street, minding your own business. So life is very fragile. So let's be thankful for every moment we have and help out when you can.
Yes, and there are a lot of celebrities, Colombian celebrities, that are already donating. Carol G, who just had a successful tour in America. She's a Colombian kind of reggaeton singer. She already set up. She asked all her fans. She has like millions and millions of fans to donate, and John Leguizamo also has reached out to several of his people. Shakira, Maluma, who's a big reggaeton singer, has reached out to his fan base. So I love when celebrities use their fame for good causes. So there is help. J Balvin is also garnering donations and stuff. So there are a lot of people that are getting their troops and their fans together to help.
Okay. We wish them the best. Sorry about that, Patricia Rae, in your homeland. And
Thank you, darling.
We'll pray for the best. All right.
Pray for them. Pray for the families.
Pray for the families. Let's transition on.
I just came short of organizing every hair on my head. He's the amazing Dr. Gray. J. Lamar Gray is number one. This is Rick Dees, member FDIC.
Okay, let's finish with a couple of stories here. Okay,
some fake stories, fake news.
Before we get to that, let's end on that one. That's the funniest. But of course, quickly, the Lakers have been sold again.
Oh yes,
for $12.5
million.
Billion, Patricia.
Billion, yes, $1 billion.
Once again, Trump got in the news again. Josh Kushner, who's the brother of his son-in-law, and
Jared Kushner.
Yeah, Jared Kushner and Bob Iger, who used to run Disney, have had a record-breaking price. They talked about it just this past weekend. The deal's not even done. Nothing's in paper. It's like sold $12.5 billion. Don't you love the way these guys work? No paperwork.
Well, the NBA
it's a
has to
deal.
approve it yet still, right?
They have to approve it. First, they got to put something in writing. Nothing's been put in writing.
Oh, really? It was just
no
like
checks
a handshake
have been signed
deal?
or anything. It's a handshake deal.
Wow.
So it could fall apart any moment at this point. I'm sure there's some provisionary lawyer deal before they went public with it. Maybe a quick short form deal. The lawyers got together that we agreed to move on with the sale. So, but that's the price that's been named. Hey, that's how heavy money deals. They know they got the money. So it's not like, let me check your bank account. Let me check your credit. They know they got the money. Bob Iger, he's got the money.
He's got the money, but you go buy something. They'll be like, I need your blood type. Where did you live
number
for the last 20 years? Who you're related to? What's your collateral? How many credit cards do you have? How much debt do you have?
and it's going to be approved because Josh Kushner already has some controlling investment interest in the Miami Heat. So
yes,
it's not his
he's
first
already
rodeo.
A sports team owner. This would not be his first.
And Mark Walters.
Who?
Mark Walters is selling the team. He owns the Dodgers too, as well, and he just brought it for $10 billion from the Buss family, which broke my heart.
Jerry Bussey.
The Buss's family, Jerry Buss and Jeannie Buss, the brothers, they sold it, which broke my heart. It broke my heart. I'm old enough to remember when the O'Malley family sold the Dodgers. So Red Auerbach sold the Celtics. I mean, I'm so bummed by when these families built this legendary organizations, empires. Then they just sell them, but it's $10 billion. What more could you want?
How could you say no to $10 billion?
I couldn't at all. So I couldn't say to $10,000. So I mean, $10 billion, I could not. I'm set for life. And who wants that headache, right? When you can have $10 billion and not have to deal with anything. So some people are worried because when a team is sold and the price goes up, that usually means that ticket sales
Ticket
go up.
prices, boop, boop, boop. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And it's really expensive to go to games now. So it's in good hands. We'll see. Somebody told me, my sources said Bob Iger is like a Jerry Buss type of guy, but he's 76 years old. So they're hoping his family's involved. He's got 4 kids himself. So they're hoping his family's involved because he's an older guy. I don't know why you at 76 years old would want to even be involved with this much money and this big of a deal. Even if you got the money, why can't you just go fishing? What's up with these 76-year-old billionaires who can't let go? I mean, at 76, I don't want to be doing business deals, especially if I got money in the bank. But they do.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, and finally, Patricia Rae, and you brought this story to my attention.
Well, because it's shocking.
It's shocking. I from the moment Patricia Rae called me and said, Dr. J, you won't believe this. This is crazy.
It is crazy.
If you have TikTok, you've probably seen a video that says, warning, warning, starting November 22nd, lending your vehicle to anyone will be officially considered a federal offense.
With a $1,000 penalty.
And your car perhaps towed. The new regulation goes into effect without exceptions, and only the person registered on the vehicle documentation will be legally allowed to drive your car.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
This is false. Okay.
It's bogus. This is not true. It is not illegal to lend your car to someone else. Usually the insurance covers the driver.
The driver only. So that's the thing, Patricia Rae. Most driving laws are regulated by the state.
Yes.
It's not loaning your car to your idiot cousin is not a matter of national security. Okay.
It's not a federal offense.
It's not a federal offense. We've all tossed the keys to a friend. Hey, let me go around the store right quick. Oh, I got to go to work. Oh, can I pick something up for you? I got to take my mother to the airport. We've all tossed our keys to somebody.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's not an offense. I mean, it's an insurance issue. If you loan your car to your idiot relative and they get into an accident, your insurance company is going to be like, who's this person driving your car? And they may not want to pay up. So there are lots of other consequences and repercussions to loaning your idiot car or idiot friend, loaning your idiot friend or idiot relative your idiot car.
Yes.
To do things. They could commit a crime. They could run over somebody. They could get busted with cocaine in the car. They could do
drive
anything.
Intoxicated. Yep. They can hit another car. They could be speeding, you know.
You could, if you loan your car to somebody, if I loan my car to Patricia Rae and she knocks over a liquor store and kills somebody and neglects to tell me,
oopsie daisy.
just brings the keys back and toss them to me. Thanks a lot, Dr. J.
You won't notice the big, long scratch dents all the way along the side of the car.
And the police will roll. If somebody took down the license plate, the police are going to roll up at my house. And
oh, yeah.
They're not going to give me a chance to explain. They're going to come in guns a-blazing.
Or with shock gloves.
Or with shock gloves. Forgot to talk about that one. We can still mention it. And they're going to try. I'm gonna go to jail. Okay, I can't say, oh no, you misunderstood. I loaned Patricia Rae my car. You probably seen on All Rise and Maria Full of Grace. That
you know
girl,
her. She's famous. I just loaned her my car. What's the big deal?
No, you're going to spend the next 6 months proving that it wasn't you wasn't there, and who's this Patricia Rae person, and Patricia Rae is going to be off back to Colombia or something like that by that time, and I'm going to be left holding the bag.
That's
so
right.
There are other consequences to loaning your idiot friend or idiot relative your car. The federal government does not have to be involved, so go with God on that one. Make your own decisions.
That's right.
Okay. Did you want to squeeze in the other story, Patricia Rae, about the shot gloves?
Just that the administration and the U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement's plans to spend $20 million of our tax dollars to equip ICE officers with controversial electric shock gloves, marketed as a de-escalation tool. The device has drawn heavy criticism from civil rights advocates and organizations. The mayor and the governor of New York already said there will be lawsuits if any of their citizens are violated. It's just, I don't understand how this could be a de-escalation tool when you, especially with the amount of mistaken identity, people taken from their homes without proper proof or due processing from courts. I mean, indiscriminately, these officers are being poorly trained. They're being spat out with little or no like supervision or training, and now you're giving them another tool to mishandle and misuse and treat citizens.
Yes. Yes. Our visitors from another country. Our people altogether just mistreat. I thought what was interesting about it, Patricia Rae, it's kind of like it made me giggle a little bit. They had all these regulations. Oh, don't worry. Don't worry. You're only supposed to use the glove for about 15 seconds on a person. Yeah,
Yes,
I can see
yes.
that going a lot longer,
Oh,
according to
yes.
some of these dudes. Then it said, well, you can't use them on kids or elderly people.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
okay.
Okay.
Let me check your
That's-
ID before I sit there and do this.
That's right. The other thing that really is outrageous and shocking is that $20 million was allocated. It was earmarked for body cams. So there was more supervision and more accountability, but they just are going to transfer that money into more enforcement without supervision and without accountability.
Yeah, they're gonna. Yeah, and I don't think somebody is not gonna. And I hate to give anybody any ideas, but it's already gonna happen. Don't think someone's not gonna take these electric shock gloves and grab somebody by their testicles. Okay, if you think that's not going to happen, it is going to happen, and they're going to do it for more than 15 seconds, and they're going to do it to somebody who's an elderly person or even a kid, because they're always going to say in the heat of the moment, my life was threatened, and I did what I had to do. So they already have regulations on the choke. They do. Right, you're supposed to the chokehold. They have regulations on stun guns. All these things officers use have regulations on how to use them and how you're supposed to use them anyway. Okay, which always eventually gets abused under the context of I felt my life
I was fearing for my life.
Exactly. So this is not the first time you put regulations and say, no, you're not supposed to use it like that. You use it like this. And then somebody didn't, just do their own thing. So,
yes.
And then what about people with pre-existing health issues? You can't just shock everybody. Okay.
People
Somebody's going to have a heart attack.
With pacemakers and epilepsy and underlying, like you said, pre-existing health conditions. They're going to kill more people. It's just another tool for the administration to bully and manhandle immigrants and act like they're cleaning up the country.
Oh, well, also, they said they can't do pregnant women, too. Oh, yeah. Let's have a pregnancy test before I sit here and shock you.
Yes.
Come on. How are you going to know if a woman's 3 months pregnant, 2 months pregnant? Is there
anything that we can do as a society? Is it already like a given it's going to happen? Or is there any kind of can we,
No. Quick answer is no. We're done for it.
Wow.
Yeah, vote in 3 years. How about that?
That's right.
Or 2 years, wherever it happens again.
Lord.
Patricia Rae, we've ran over, but we had a great time.
We did.
Give your social media so you can get some followers.
Follow me on TikTok. I have 15 followers. Patricia Rae on TikTok.
I have 60,000 followers on TikTok.
I know. Don't even tell me. Well, we're
But
looking for sponsors if anybody wants to sponsor our show. So please give Dr. J an email. Hit him up.
I'm not looking for sponsors, actually. Money? Who needs money? Money. It's only money.
Money, 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 money. Have
Yeah,
a great
that too.
weekend, everyone.
How about this? A network show. Forget the sponsors. How about me, you, Patricia Rae, do a late night show? Just me and you, the first
show, a late
night talk show. Yes.
I love that. There's no real people late night talk shows, like just shooting the shit. What should our show be called? Shooting
the ish.
Shooting the ish.
Any network executives out there, give me and Patricia Rae a crack at late night or midday or morning.
Whatever. We'll do it anyway.
Night. We'll do something. All right, let me find our clothes. It's nice and cozy right here. I'm going to give our little D's closer. Thank you very much. My email address, strictly Dr. J, strictly DOCTORJ at gmail.com. Strictly DOCTORJ at gmail.com. Talk to you later.
Hey, what's up? It's Rick Dees, and look at this. I am so excited to be on with Dr. Gray. What do you got your hands up? What do you do? I want to be on. Goodbye.